Hello everybody and welcome to my first look video of this brand new and upcoming game called Demolish and Build Company 2017. So it's developed by Muffins and it's published by Playway. It's available on Steam on the 19th of October. Believe it or not, you can actually demolish and build things, and it features various machines to work with, an open sandbox world, an advanced destruction system. You can invest, build and profit from what you do, and you can hire and manage your workers. So without any further ado, let's create our profile, which is obviously going to be called Daggerwin. Off we go. Looking forward to this. So we've got a lorry just there. 2 lorries in fact. Yeah, the loading screens are actually quite quick, which is nice. Anyway, this is our personal advisor. Hey boss, let's get started. Our company is deep in debt and we need to get things running again. I'm in charge of paperwork and can't help you in person, but I have some hints. Best way to get cash is to do demolition contracts. Just get in the pickup and follow the waypoint to get started on your first contract. Okay, so here we are. Got quite a good heads up display showing us the time, the money, the experience points, what we need to do, and also a help menu which you can remove if you want to. So first of all, let's just take a look at the scenery. It does look very nice. The graphics are very decent really. I quite like it. The AI traffic is also quite good. They're not sort of glitching up and down and flying off the road upside down. So that's all okay. Basically what we need to do, it's got a very good road network. We need to drive to the scenario point, which we're going to do in a minute or two. But yes, to walk around, it's very simple. It's just W, A, S and D on the keyboard. To interact with something, for example, getting in a vehicle, you press F. And to swap between your different tools, 1 to 6, it's just basically the numbers on your keyboard. We start off with 2 tools. As you can see here, we're flicking between the 2. I think we're going to stick with the sledgehammer first of all, and we're going to get into the car, press F, and it features quite a good radio system. Many different ones you can choose from. I've got them all switched off though, otherwise the music might become a bit overpowering. But yeah, once it's out, if you want to listen to them, you can do to your heart's content. Anyway, let's drive to our destination. So the vehicles are very nice to handle. I've actually played on this already. I've done one mission just to sort of get the feeling of the game, and I was actually pleasantly surprised by it. As I've said before, there are many games out there which don't really live up to expectations, which is a bit of a shame. But hopefully all the ones I'm going to do in the near future, including this one, will be very good. I have to say Giant Machines was decent, that was a good game, and this feels like it's going to be very similar. Right, so we're going to floor it up here. It's taking us cross country via the minimap. You can handbrake if you want, well, you can handbrake and you handbrake turn if you want to. Right, so this is a different district we're going to go to. It's got different districts and it's very quick, the loading screen, which is okay. If you just sat there on a loading screen for like 2 minutes, it can be a bit annoying. So that's good. So this is our first scenario. We're just cut in front of this car. That's where we need to be. So if we jump out, we'll be able to accept the contract. Press F. There's an unfinished concrete warehouse we own. The office inside is no longer in use and needs to be demolished. Remove the old canisters while you're at it. So we should probably remove the old canisters first, in case we've got something in them. So let's enter. Here we go. Right, so this is the delivery skip. This is for the canisters. Let's go on a hunt for them. I don't know if they move every time. Oh, there's one. Yeah, it might do actually. There's another one in there. So yes, you again pick up by pressing F, grabs onto things. And we've dropped this one here. You can see the textures on the canister. Quite good. Right, so this is our demolition area. I believe we have to knock these pillars down. It says top right hand corner, demolish interior pillars. It's got a figure 0 to 158. I think it's just to count up what you're doing. Did I see? Yes, I did. Another one up here. Oh, I've dropped it. Oh, this one doesn't want to move. Come on, into the skip. So I dropped in the skip as well. There we go. It's now registering 3 of 4. And we'll go and find the other one. Yes, if you want to see a tutorial, press T. Use your worker senses. to highlight objectives. Yeah, so if you get stuck, you just press R on the keyboard and it will help you along. Right, where is final canister? There's always one. There's always one that's very tricky. Is it up there? I'm not sure. Well, it's not through here. Let's, if it's all clear of canisters, let's just start demolishing. Hit. Oh, it's like knocking Lego bricks over or something. Therapeutic. I hope you're wearing a hard hat. Oh yes, you can see the demolition gauge going up. What's it adding up? Dollars. $2 getting money back for the used concrete. It's not adding up on the main menu, but it is flashing up there. Maybe the company's getting it. That's 130 out of 158. Keep hitting. Demolish. Ow! Landed on me. Keep going. Ah, task done. That was easy. When you just have to walk around with a sledgehammer, that is super fun. But we're still missing a canister. I don't know where it is actually. Where is it? Where could the canister be? Here it is. How did I miss this? Oh! Dropped it again. Right, so we'll just throw this into the skip. And that will hopefully be task complete. Yes, contract is done. Press enter to finalise. Yes, we've just read this. So, finished contract. Job done. And we have indeed collected money from the destruction, which is very good. We have experience, we have got a sum of money, and a reward. So, that was job done. I've never done anything beyond this point. I have done that before, admittedly. Right, so we've just got the personal advisor on the phone. Good job, boss. Keep it up and grab another contract nearby. So I think it is just, yeah, it's sandbox. We can just drive about. We can find any job we want to. Like a madman, we can just drive about demolishing things or possibly building stuff if we feel like it. Quite a mountainous terrain, actually. So we have another scenario up here. It's a good place to go to. Demolition in progress. We'll see about that. We bought land in the industrial district, but it's a mess. Flatten the terrain and get rid of the weeds growing there. Probably the best way is to use a bulldozer. Oh, I like the sound of that. I'm always up for using a machine with an engine. Well, most machines do have engines. So obviously for this job, we're going to have to go and fetch the bulldozer. So off we go. Now, it hasn't actually prompted us to a shortcut to getting the bulldozer here, but that wouldn't be very realistic if we had to just teleport the bulldozer over. So we'll get it ourselves properly. How long will this loading screen actually take? Let's see. Yeah, that was very quick. I'm impressed by it. Right, so over to our bulldozer. It was parked in our main yard. So here we are, back at our company. Now if you do ever get lost when you're playing this game, it's very simple to get back on your track. Basically all you need to do, you've got all of your districts here, and our company starts in Sunrise Valley. If you click on this button here, then it'll double click. If you double click, it will go to your company and it will say, do you want to set as a waypoint if you're not there already? That's what I just did, and it brings you right back. And here is our bulldozer parked in the yard, ready to go. Now what I'm going to do again is set a waypoint with the bulldozer to our job site, so I know exactly where to go to. So press escape. It's in the industrial district. This is our job, property 4. Double click and it says, do you want to set as a waypoint in this location? Accept it and it will take you right that way. Well, obviously we have to drive it, but it'll take you right there by following the sat nav. So here it goes, the clunky old thing. So left click to lift the blade and right click to lower the blade. Did it just drop a splodge of oil? My machinery is not too good. But it's okay, it'll get the job done. So this is a shortcut. You can continue on the road if you want to, but I found that the sat-nav does like to take shortcuts off-road, amazingly. These sat-navs these days, they'll really get you. Anyway, this thing's slow, so jump cut. So here is the boundary between the districts again. It's loading. Now it's not as simple as just like you've got an unlimited amount of fuel. You do have a fuel capacity in your vehicle, which you can check whenever you want to. You can see it's actually going down. Here we are. So this is the place we need to clear. There are some markers to let us know what to do exactly. You can see it says run over on various different materials. So we'll lower this down onto there. And we're actually getting money for it. Flatten the dirt pile. That is objective 2. Go back in the cab again. See a different angle. Oh yes, we're flattening that. Probably got the blade a bit too low. It's quite tricky in the cab. Can it turn on the spot? Yep. Pretty much can do. Just like real life. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're dropping something, unless it's supposed to be soil. It looks like oil. Could probably do with a service. Wow, that is dense. Almost there. This should clear it. Right. So just 11 somethings left. You can see I've missed a few bits, so that'll add up. And a bit over here. And no doubt there is more. It says run over here actually as well. But mind the canisters. Very important. If you hit the canisters, kaboom! It's game over. Oh yes, we've got all this too. Well, that is the task done. Obviously there's a bit of leeway in case you make a mistake. We also need to run over the bushes. Is that this bush? Which bush is it? It is this bush. So run over these bushes. So, yeah, nothing too strenuous to start off with. We're just sort of being dropped in lightly. Get used to the game, get used to the controls. Ah, got to be quite vigilant though. Almost hit that canister. I was getting carried away. We could have gone bang. Quite careless of us to just start straight away actually without moving those. We probably should move them. Ah! I'll tell you something. My company here is being run by a clown. An absolute clown. Oh, it's not going well. There is 2 bushes left. They could be our bushes behind us, but there's definitely one over here. 2 over here, actually. Right, go on then, clown. Finish it off. Good. Somehow the contract is done. Press enter to finalise. There we go. And we just have to press finish contract, and we get a reward of $800. So yes, it does seem quite easy actually to bring together money, which is nice. The destruction bonus was $176 and the reward was $800, making a total of $976 and 70 experience points, which is pretty good. Right, so let's try and find another contract again. It looks like we have got another incoming call from our personal advisor. Some contracts require special tools. Follow the waypoint to the shop and buy an abrasive saw. By the way, you can take a taxi to any location previously visited. Just open the map and click on an unlocked location. So I'm guessing that is the equivalent of fast travelling. So we do have to take this home. Unless we can find another contract nearby, but it looks like we're probably going to have to use this abrasive saw. So, the abrasive saw is this way. Oh yes, faster than the traffic. Okay, we just changed districts. We do seem to be using a fair amount of diesel. I think every time I see a blob of something, it is diesel coming out from underneath. Slightly concerning. We should probably maintain this machine a bit better. I suppose that's how we make a higher profit. Have a clapped out machine. But we're going to have to spend some money now. This abrasive saw which is required for whatever job. This is the store just here. We turn up in a bulldozer. I suppose one way of being looked at. Let's jump out. Crash Tools Shop. A very suitable name for us. The abrasive saw is $500. Good for cutting metal pipes or through sheets of metal. Buy this. Yes, we do. Oh, as well. Oh, let me just wait for the phone. Let's just answer the phone first. Sometimes you need to drive to a different location to take a contract. Just follow the waypoint. There we go. Right, so I was going to say, it does autosave. Some games only autosave, but on this game, luckily, you can manually save as well. If you go to game, press save game. So that's good. There is a new tutorial about the taxi. In the map screen, click on a previously visited location to take a taxi there. But we won't need to do that today. It is going very dusk. We are in fact going to drive to the next contract. I don't know if we need the bulldozer, but we're going to go in it anyway. Not good for the fuel cost, but... actually, no. I was going to say, no. We're not going to go in the bulldozer because I'm a crazed lunatic. It's about to run out of diesel. That's what I meant to say. Up here. Lovely sunset though. This is our company yard up here. And I'm guessing this is where you can refuel it as well. I've never had to refuel, so I'm not sure exactly, but I'm sure all will become clear when we need to. This game does seem to be very good at letting you know things. Lots of tips, lots of tutorials, which is what you need. So let's park it nicely. Just sort of slide it into its parking space. Brilliant. Okay, back into the pickup, which also does have a fuel gauge, so this will need refueling too. So you can see we're working towards an experience of 1000 XP. We've got to go quite a long way this time, virtually 700 meters to the next scenario. Go back in the inside view. We'll look around a bit when we get into the straight. Ah! Terrible driver! So time does progress quite quickly in this game. As you can see, the stars are already coming out and it's going dark. But it doesn't go like a pitch black. You can still see things perfectly well. So we're travelling to Lake Village to accept the contract. Did you just crash it? You just crashed into me. That's it. Damage my pickup. This is Lake Village. This is the division between the two districts. Here we are. So it's still another 307 meters from here. It's actually a very pretty map. It's not too easy to drive this thing with a keyboard, but it's bearable, certainly bearable. Can we go down here? Or is that a bit too steep? We can. So here we go. Some old huts are falling apart. We need to remove them before somebody gets hurt. The requirements for this are an abrasive saw and a bulldozer. The reward is $1,000 plus any demolition extras. Sharp debris is a new tutorial. Sharp debris will pierce your tyres and damage the tracks. You can use the bulldozer shovel to remove them. Right, so in our inventory we have a new tool. We're going to go and cut whatever it is we need to cut down here. Sheet metal by the look of it. Yep. Ooh. So it says cut tin wall with the abrasive saw. That is what we'll do. Makes it impressive at night when all the sparks are flying and it's dark. That is some speedy cutting. Got 2 layers. Oh, cutting into that front one there. Virtually halfway. Yeah, it cuts well. That one there. Got to do all these. And then they'll fall down. That's 23 out of 26. Gotta get close enough. Task done. So that is the abrasive saws work done. Obviously we're clearing all this. And we need to demolish the wooden huts, which I'm guessing are these. Smash. I think we do it with the bulldozer. But we've got to avoid these, because these can do damage. Right, so, yes, it turns out that we do need the bulldozer. And this is what we're going to demolish up here. I suppose if we could do... Could we do it with this? Smash. No, I think it did say bulldozer, so that is what we'll use. The only issue is it's quite a long way away, so we're going to have to get it here. So to refuel the vehicle, which is our bulldozer, you go into the menu and it says refill this and it'll tell you the price. $80 to refill the tank. Here we are, back at the depot. Here's our bulldozer. So we'll get it started up. I'll jump cut most of this. But I will set a waypoint because it is very handy to know exactly where to go. Off we go. Heading down the road in the bulldozer. Good thing at this time of night it's not quite as busy. That's quite steep. Following our waypoint marker. But yes, what we do need to look out for are these sharp pieces of metal, because they can do damage. And damage is obviously very costly. So property 4, which is where we're going to, is 390 metres away. Oh, these cars, they pull out in front of you. So the AI isn't super intelligent, but that's not what this game is all about. This game is all about the demolition side of things and the building side of things, and also running our own company. And as from what I've seen so far, it's already ticked all those boxes. So I like it. It is a good game. If I was to compare it with Giant Machines, obviously it's not exactly the same type of game, but I would say it's just as good. I do like both those games, and I'm hoping to do another episode in this sort of mini-series. This is just the first look video, so if I do another video, it'll be called episode 1. Right, so, yes, apologies it's taken a while to drive here. Probably should have done a bit more off screen, but it is just around the corner. When we get past the loading screen, we'll be there. Here we go. There it is. Waypoint's just over there. Here we are. Turn right in here. Again, it is quite steep. There is a more gentle entrance over there. But this works okay. Now when you leave, it does actually close the site off, so you have to take it again. It will make your life easier if you don't do it the way I just did it. So always bring the machinery to where you need to be, first of all. Right, so we've got some sharp metal here by the look of it. I think this is one of them. Looks like it. I might be right with that bit. But certainly down there. Got to beware of those. First of all, I've got a bit of demolishing to do. Oops. Crash into our materials. Should not have crashed into that. But look at all that money flowing in when you crash into these sheds. So I like the way that they've cleverly sort of positioned things around you where they know you're going to be, which you have to avoid, otherwise you get penalised. Clever idea. Oh, there's nothing like driving into a shed with a bulldozer, although it did hurt us. It hurt the bulldozer. Smash. Lots of money. Right, so that isn't all of them. We do have more. Yep, I should not crash into those building materials. Head down here. This is where we need to be very careful. We could just go around them, but I think if we forget, it probably is just safer to get rid of them first of all. There we go. That eliminates any issues. Yep. Try not to hit the cab. Yeah, if you hit the cab, it seems to take the most damage. You've got to make sure the blade up front hits everything. But not easy, because that roof is hanging on by a thread. There it goes. I didn't think it was ever going to go. So that's not a building material there. It's just a barrel. But there are more building materials around the back, which must be avoided. We're virtually there. This is the final hut. Contract done. Right, so how did we do? There were issues. There were definitely issues. There we go. So the reward was $1,000. The destruction bonus was more than the reward, amazingly. $1,078. Obviously, I did run into the building materials, so minus 125, but not too bad. Reaching virtually $2,000. It would have been more, actually, if I hadn't done that, but fair enough. We live and learn. The experience was 75 XP, and we are done. Okay. So I'm going to leave it there for this video. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. Let's just take the incoming call. Now we need to buy a new machine if we want to stay ahead of the competition. If you need more cash, finish more contracts, there's a list available in the main menu. Check it out. So if we were going to continue, which we probably will do, then we know exactly what to do next. But that is just my sort of summary video, my first look video of the game. And like I've already said, I am impressed with it. It is good. And I look forward to doing another episode if everyone wants me to. So yeah, hopefully that's also given you an idea. Like I said at the beginning, this game was released on the 19th of October on Steam. So look out for it. It's called Demolish and Build Company 2017. That's it for this video. Please stay tuned to my channel. Until next time, thanks for watching and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.